Welcome back to the Ship Show, y'all. We're coming at you direct from Ship Show Studios. And of course, we're talking cruising.
You got that right, pal. You know, we get asked a lot about where we go online to book cruises, hotels, excursions, and stuff like that. Today, we're gonna drop some knowledge, y'all.
Bam!
It's the 7 online resources that we use to book all things cruising.
Yup.
Word.
Ship Show.
All right, number 7 is going to seem a little obvious, y'all. But when you're researching flights and hotels, you got to start somewhere. So nothing wrong with using those aggregate sites like kayak.com, Travelocity, hotels.com. It almost doesn't matter. You just got to start somewhere. There's too much out there.
Preach, Doodles, preach. One of my favorites for booking flights is Google Flights. I like it so much because it sends price updates on the regular, and I need that in my life. But ultimately, we found when it comes time to book that flight or hotel, it's always best to book direct. Whether it be the airline, the hotel itself, you're probably gonna find the best price through them. A savvy shopper is a smart shopper. Go direct.
Book direct.
Number 6. Cruise excursions are a huge part of the cruise experience, and there's a lot of fun stuff to do out there, y'all. Whether you're ziplining through the jungle, ATV tours, climbing ancient ruins, or even skydiving, there's lots of options to choose from.
Yeah, there's certainly a lot of stuff out there. We get asked this question a lot. Do you book directly through the cruise line, or maybe do you book through a local tour operator?
Yeah, and it's no secret that the cruise lines take a big cut of the total price of that excursion. It's typically more expensive that way, but the trade-off is you don't have to worry about being a pier runner. And not missing the ship is a good thing.
It is kind of that peace of mind too. But look, when you're booking through a local excursion company, it's gonna be typically cheaper, and you know you're spending a little bit more of your dough locally. That's kind of a nice feeling too. And pro tip, there is more excursions out there than just what's listed on the cruise line's website. So checking with the local operator might be worth your while. You might find something you didn't know existed.
Yeah, and one of the best ways to connect with those local operators, one of my favorites, shoreexcursioneer.com. Check them out.
Check it out. The next 3 we're going to talk about are all related to booking the cruise itself. So much like when you look for a hotel or airfare, there's just so much out there and you got to start somewhere. My absolute favorite site to start feeling out different itineraries, ships, cruise lines, and prices is vacationstogo.com. It's really, over the years, the only site I found to compare different cruise lines, prices, and itineraries in one super easy to view and sortable list. I love it.
It's great advice. One of my favorite things to do is to research cruises. And it's so much fun. That's part of the experience, finding the perfect cruise. So do your research. But then, once you've found that cruise, book direct with the cruise line or through your travel agent.
You're gonna get the best price that way, typically.
No doubt. Once you've booked your cruise, you gotta use number 4, and that is the cruise line's website. Y'all know I'm a foodie, I keep saying it. I gotta have my specialty dining, gotta have my shows. I need some entertainment in my life. The only place to manage that stuff is on the cruise line's website directly.
And once you have your cruise booked, reserve those things ASAP. Those things fill up fast, and the bigger ship, the faster they fill up.
And don't forget to download the cruise line's app. You can manage all that stuff. It's always at your fingertips if you got the app.
All right, y'all, so you booked your specialty dining. You got your activities all set, what you're gonna do on board. It's time to get your social media on. What are you using, Rooster?
Well, that brings us to number 3. I use the Shipmate app. With the Shipmate app, you can join roll calls for your specific cruise. You can also look at photos of ports and people's excursions and read reviews. And most importantly, the popular cruise countdown.
I've never used it. Seriously, I haven't. I'm gonna try it.
I use it all the time, especially when somebody says, "What's your countdown, y'all?"
Yeah, I know.
Now, there's other ones out there, like Cruise Critic. I'm not a big fan of because of all you trolls. But Shipmate app.
Shipmate. For me, I get my social media on via number 2, and that's Facebook. So just about every sailing has a Facebook group. Just do a simple search with your cruise ship and your dates, and you'll connect with others on that same sailing. And a lot of times, there'll be meetups, different events planned, and sometimes free drinks.
I'm down with some free drinks. Love me some free drinks. But it's not just the specific cruising Facebook group that you can join. You can also join communities like ours, the Ship Show, which we'll post a link in the description so you can see it. We have tons of fun there. We talk about all things cruising and quite a few things that aren't cruising. But you're definitely going to make lots of friends and connect with that cruise community and keep your finger on the pulse of cruising.
We'll see you there.
And that brings us to our number 1 online resource when we're trying to get a fix for our cruise info Jones. Now, it may seem obvious, but it's right here on YouTube.
And that is a fact, Jack. Doesn't matter what you're looking for, ship tours, room tours, cruise reviews, just general entertainment. YouTube's got it.
Yeah, and you're already here, so maybe you're an expert already. But what you might not know, especially as a content creator, is it's a perfect place to engage, interact, and learn from other cruisers who love to cruise as much as you do.
YouTube, baby.
YouTube.com.
Well, there you have it, folks. 7 online resources that the Ship Show uses to keep our cruise game strong. Gotta tell you though, it's always a good idea to use a well-respected travel agent. They'll make sure things run smooth.
I can't agree with you more. As a matter of fact, I might say, just take a daggone freaking A right. There's lots of options out there, y'all. The key is to do your research. The internet is your friend when it comes to cruise planning. What are some of your favorite online resources when you're booking a cruise? We'd like to hear what you have to say. Let us know in the comments below. But if you made it this far, do us a favor, hit that thumbs up button. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and the little tiny bell notification next to it, then you'll know when the next content comes out. But we'd also like to invite you to join our Facebook group, The Ship Show. We have a ton of fun there. We'd love to meet you. Come see us.